How a simple transformer can cause damage. My main goal of this video is to persuade to be mindful about electricity and transformers. Do you ever pay attention to where your child's playing? Would you ever let your child do something that was in a dangerous area? I sure wouldn't let mine. Do you ever pay attention to where you're setting a play set up outside? Transformers can help conduct the flow of electricity, power lines, from power lines to houses, and from power lines to other power lines. Transformers are a set of interrupters that help build the energy and help push it farther down the line. Power lines nowadays, especially in suburban areas, cities, most of the power lines are underground. In rural areas or the country, they're above the ground. Transformers are filled with an oil which has a chemical known as PCBs, which is polychlorinated biphenyls. The dangers of the oil the danger of the transformers can include electric shock, oil burns, and even death. Electricity has a mind of its own. Electricity can and always will find a source, or what is known as the ground. There are several ways electricity can harm, but if the electric shock stays on one side of the body, you're fine. If it crosses your heart, there is a greater chance that it will stop a natural heartbeat. If you ever hear a humming sound coming from a transformer or electrical line, stay away from it. It's more than likely overcharged or undercharged. PCBs can be known to cause cancers. The newer models of transformers, the chemical inside of them is similar to cooking oil. It's real watery, but it is still an oil. It does not contain PCBs. The older models still may contain some of the PCB chemicals. Most of the transformers in the since 2000 and up are non-PCB. There's still a few, some that still contain it. The transformers vary in sizes from a 10 kVA. The kVA is a acronym for kilowatted voltage amperage or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. But it can go from 10 kVA all up to 10,000 kVA. Most of your transformers are either a circular that hangs on the pole, which is known as pole mount, or in a lot of cities they have what is called a pad mount, which is a square one you see by the edge of the road. Both of them still contain the exact same oil that can hurt if gotten out. If the oil does leak out, it will kill the grass in the area. A lot of times it will have a kind of a distinctive smell, especially if it's been burned, basically. What I mean by burned is it overheated inside the device and leaked out. If a transformer explodes in your yard, it can cover an area of up to about 50 feet around, just from the initial, go out. If one falls, and it could break off and leak all the oil out. Then the area that it leaked out has to be remediated, and energy will come out and put a new pole up, or a new device, new transformer. The number one supplier of electricity in the state of Arkansas and several other states around is Energy Incorporated. So next time you place a child swing set outside, try to keep it away about 50 feet away from the transformer, if at all possible. Don't let your kids play on them. because they can explode. The oil can burn. If the child ingests the oil, you should contact energy, medical, and someone that an emergency contact, so that they can go and verify everything that has happened. When I say exploded, it can burn. It can get very hot. Anytime if you see any smoke or any drips or any dead grass in the area, that could indicate a transformer. Call energy. Let them know you believe your transformer is leaking. They will gladly send someone out to fix it before it costs them more. I hope this video helps you understand some of the dangers of transformers. I've got my sources. 2 of them is from personal. But you can always look up, transformers on the internet and find out more information than what I've given you.